So last stream was a little rough, to put it lightly. That was just mind-numbingly bad. Clearly, I was like this disheveled heap in my chair, just like dumbfounded by what I had just experienced. It was really bad. Two straight rights that were introducing something out of left field, virtually impossible. But we're moving on from it, and we're doing that in two ways. Number one, we're just gonna not worry about winning outside of the final right. I'm not saying I won't necessarily restart rights, but like there'll be a limit of just being like, you know what, whatever, we're moving on. I'm so praying to God that like this next right will like ease the difficulty a little bit, which leads me into point 2, which is no more Titan stars. I'm not saying that would have made any difference in these last two bouts because they were ridiculous, I think, even without them. Having demons with 40 presence and the double dash kind of broken, especially two of them. But, like, I don't think what I get out of doing the Titan stars is really worth it, because at 6 or however many I put on, I'm at like 25% additional enlightenment, which is like, okay, that's a fair amount, but it's not really worth it, especially when you consider the fact that if you can't win with it, you can't go back to not using it, because that was honestly, in my opinion, a failure in the design of this game. And so you not only lose out on the 25%, you also lose out on what you don't get from not winning. So it's a even bigger gamble than you might think it is. So I don't care. I'm going to get one enlightenment I'm going to get from winning. Hopefully I don't really lose anymore. But it is what it is. I think I'm keeping around Jodariel and Headwind probably to the end. And we'll just have everyone else go before them so that I have a team of like level 5s or like 2 level 5s to get through things. So, moving on, we are putting that crap, that absolute garbage that was the last stream's rights on the back burner. And we're moving on from this with story. I'll back to reading things. So, Oralek is apparently alive. He was part of the original Nightwings, and he hates pretty much all of our guts, but mostly Volfred's. I don't know how he feels about the Minstrel. I'm assuming he knows him. I don't know. Anyway. Oralek. He has changed. Scarce resembles now the one with whom we traveled then. I am afraid so. I can only begin to imagine what he has been through all these years. Reader, as you can see, Oralek and I, we have some years in common. A story for another day. I need some time to look at how all this affects our plan, which is now flashing. But we got a 41% chance of succeeding. We're getting up to over half, over 50%. We're getting there. Reader, sir, Oralek is a principled person. His freedom was denied him just when it was in his grasp. A doleful tale. I'm still not sure how that happened. I'm very curious to, like, originally it was just like he fell off a cliff and now he was denied his freedom. How was he denied his freedom? Who denied him his freedom? He's blaming Volfred in some way or some kind of betrayal. That needs a lot of elaboration. Volfred shall tell you more of him in due time. I hope so. Of that I have no doubt. For now it seems the stars beseech you once again outside. Please give me an option, and please don't throw a third curveball. Oh my god. There, deep in the infinite dark, once more you see a single star shining brighter than the rest. Alright, well, no options. How am I seeing the stars? It's raining. Now, fuck these Titan stars, man. Oh, okay. Liberation time, huh? Great. Yeah, all of you are gone. You're all gone. Get out of here. No more. So who am I going against? Going against S's. All right, Pamitha, you're going home. Ideally. Please, dear God. I know I said I'm not gonna like worry about losing, but I also did say, except for liberation rights. And here we are starting with a liberation right. Once more, unto the fall of Solium, you know, let's rewind that. Let's try again. Once more, then, unto the fall of Solium. Excellent. I swear to God, if Orlek is there. Our plan proceeds at pace. We need but continue to make good on all such opportunities the stars present, so much as possible. Then our ranks within the Commonwealth may yet grow strong enough that we shall sway the people toward our cause. It shall be difficult, but the people have their hearts and consciences, and the Commonwealth has long since lost its way. The never-ending wars of the High-Wing remnants, the passing of more sentences of exile than ever before, for increasingly more dubious causes. The burning of books, the outlawing of literacy, these are corruptions of the teachings of the scribes. Together we shall prove it, soon enough. Wolfred, sir, what of Orlek? Wolfred says nothing in response at first, but then... Orlek appears to have his own agenda now. We shall have to try and keep an eye on him, although our plan remains the same. Anyway, we have a mountain which we need to climb. Let's all rest a bit if possible. This night, we fly at break of dawn. Alright, who we talking to? Wolfred? Tizo. I don't remember if I used you when I lost, but whatever. Tizo seems despondent following the confrontation with Orlek. Feel the mix of emotions at having seen Orlek again. Yeah. He thought for sure that Orlek had perished long ago. Yo, he mad. Angry that Orlek acted so unfriendly with everyone. Then the little imp looks at you with sadness in his eyes, but says no more. Oh. He skitters up into the rafters. Sad day. Alright, so yeah. Edwin, Jodariel, and then Pamitha. We're on our way! It's the frickin' unicorn. Alright, Emperor's Fall. A pathway in the outskirts. He says, May shall gain favor. Give me Pamitha, give me Pamitha, give me Pamitha. Fuck! Alright, well that's fine. I'm still gonna use your Dariel. Alright. For sure I went this way last time. You land amid the ancient formations of Mount Elodiel, at whose summit awaits the liberation rite. Thus begins our third ascent to the fall of Solium. My agents in the Commonwealth report our plan is proceeding. Let us strive again to liberate one of our own and raise its chances. Bertrude? The last one, I think. I haven't talked to you in a while. What's on your mind? You were kind of upset with me, if I remember correctly. Well, not upset with me, just like upset. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Thought I told you to be gone. Pushing away as you did before. Perhaps I ought to cease my services to you, if you insist on disrespecting my wishes thus. Would that sound good to you, O reader? Imagine not having access to those lonesome trinkets which I grant to you. Imagine those idiots of yours having to get by without my tutelage. I can imagine it just fine myself. I was once a weapon used to kill an emperor. Attempt to kill him anyway. Now I am once again a tool, being exploited, soon to be discarded. Go on then, leave me be. Go about your business, and let's pretend we do not know full well how this shall end between us. Damn, not even letting me talk. By the way, can you give a subscribe trial, please? You need not ask twice. Simply verify which one of yours shall be the subject of my scrutiny. Because, yeah, everyone else has had a thing. I think. Yeah, May had a thing. Tiza... Did Tiza have a thing? Yeah, Tiza's thing. Your thing. You got your thing on. So, yeah. Just be Bertrude. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Bertrude. The old bog crone, then. Blah. She does have some potential, I should think. More so than most of those with whom you share that little residence. Then let us bring her forth. I'm sure she's gonna be happy about a summons. Soon Bertrude appears in heed of the summons. We sense that thou hast need of us. I'm sure this is gonna go well. Listen well, crone. You answer to me here. How very eloquent. You may your vast experience exceed your lack for pleasant conversation. I trust that you shall have little trouble here without the benefit of your more communicative friends. Now come. Oh, that's like... What? Whoa. Kill 'em all! Oh. Double. You miss, bitch. Ah, this feels good. Stomp some people. Not helping game. Yeah, hers is like super fast now. Whoa, got scared. Got scared again. I jumped. They're gonna score now. Wow, they are just super lenient right now. Hey, what's up? Oh, that was bad. Okay. Oh, come on. Well, now you're gonna score. Alright. That's fine. Woo! Barely got that jump off. Ner. Ner. A simple test isn't deserving to be called a challenge. To fail you just for gloating, crone, but these are not my rules, and your performance was sufficient. Thus, you have passed my test. Congratulations are in order to you and your lovely reader. Now farewell. Blah, 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 the thing I say every time. What you got? What gonna do? Good riddance to that mouthy wraith. Show us then that trinket she bestoweth upon us. Millith's tail. Okay. What the dog doing? Pierce. Oh. Yes, please. Yes, please. That's fine. We'll still get some money. Nah, we'll hold off on it. I was thinking of, like, respecking her to try this. Which is not bad, actually, now that I look at it again. But I'll wait. We'll save it for, like, more of a necessity thing. Okay, so let's go do it. I meant to hit the crystal thing, but whatever. Alright. The Imp Scribe's favor. With some time to spare after having landed, you join Jodariel on a brief expedition to the monument of Haub the Swallow. I wonder if you scribes are listening at all, much less to one such as I, who never held much faith in any of you. Perhaps I ought to have been more open-minded. I am not here to ask of you your favor then, but to apologize. For I was certain your time long since passed. I was wrong. Why am I able to read people's minds now? Why did this become a thing? Soon you and she are finished paying your respects. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Haub the Swallow has shown you favor. You shall soon begin your ascent, though there is time as yet to pursue your vocations. Plus quickness for the next rite. Yay. Alright, so Pamitha... She's not going to get another level. So giving her that is pointless. Sir Gilman... like, who do I want after Pamitha? Like, May's been a candidate for a while. Tizo, maybe. Sir Gilman. What's his next thing? Wider area. Covers all of his stamina. It's like, he has a... He's a... Well, 7 seconds. But he has usually has something that's, like, bringing him back quickly anyway. Or that's just because I put that one thing on him. So maybe I could do this. So... But I'm not even gonna... Well, I could do it. Or pick one of these. Wider area... Of course, it doesn't tell me how much of a wider area. So we're gaining all of his stamina, or making sure he comes back. I think I'd actually like to do that one. So, but Bertrude... Bertrude, I feel like I should just give her, though. Like, I need to get her to level 4. Very well, then. Educate us, if thou canst. Canst? You find a remote spot where you and Bertrude can discuss any of her misgivings or fears about your journey or your fellow exiles. The conversation gives perspective and relief. Alright. Fear is a commodity to be extracted and exchanged. Thine we shall keep safe with us. Okay. Alright, Pamela, you ready to go home? Oh, we got another stop. Never mind. Sir Gilman shall gain favor. I'm not... Neither of them, though. I'm not using either of them in the next right, unless you stop me for some reason. Alright. Got sucked up. Or down. There I am. Somehow popped up over here. While traversing the sheer cliffs on the way to the summit, you pass a monument to Molten Millith, and Sir Gilman happens to take notice. Yeah, the creepy bog witch one. The wild witch. Here we go, more mind reading. Is an exile self-imposed still worthy of your blessings, O good scribes? This knight most certainly hopes so. His compatriots so yearn to once again be free that this knight's heart goes out to each of them. Please help him to help them. Soon you and he are finished paying your respects. As you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense that Molten Millith has shown you favor. +3 glory! Oh, more damage? Okay. Why was that so much more? +3 glory seems like a lot more compared to +1 quickness. Granted, with how little quickness Giordaro has, that's a lot. You and your companions arrive again at the Scribe's Gate before an archway carved of stone. Shall we, reader? The minstrel leads you towards his counterpart, who seems unsurprised to see you all approach. The exiles of the Nightwings, and you again, Tarek. Greetings, Celeste. Aye, we have returned. The stars shine darkly these past nights. Nothing more than a portent of your arrival, is it? Likely nothing more. Now then, are you ready? They are ready for you. Then come forth, each of you. In turn, please state your name and what it is that you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. Wait, you. She points to Bertrude. You are new amongst this group. You shall go first. Please do as she asks, Bertrude, madam. We are known throughout the downside as Big Bertrude. We follow Sandalwood, for we are fond of him. Oh. He led us into exile, and he shall lead us out. The Gate Guardian... I can't. Gate Guardian! Acknowledges her and motions for the rest of you to proceed. Everyone does so, as before, including you. Once you all have declared yourselves, she regards you all for another moment, beckons towards the mountain's top. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Thank you, Celeste. Until the summit, Tarek. Yep. Here we go. No one? No one in the wagon? Alright. Hey, welcome back, you guys. You know, I guess this is a pretty decent spot for business all of a sudden. Guess, cause it used to be, it was real bad up here, you know? How are you getting here? I'd be here, just wait and wait and wait, and sometimes it gets real cold, like I was telling you before and stuff like that. So anyway, you buying anything or what? What the hell? Bottled Void. After getting banished, the bearer returns in a burst that draws in nearby adversaries. But don't you always come back next to your Pyre? That could be really bad. Weird. +3, +5. I don't really have anything I want to upgrade, do I? Oh wait, this is for selling. Hold on. Wait, what? Why is it flashing? Oh. While flying after dousing the adversary's pyre, Pamitha may instantly return and deals +3. May return. No? Okay. Meh. I just don't see anything I really want to upgrade. For that matter, I don't really see anything else I really want to buy. I feel like I should change the bounty thing, just not worry about coins anymore. Because, like, there's just nothing else I really want. I mean, can I upgrade? No, I'm not. Can I upgrade that? Like, this feels like the most useful thing to upgrade. You know what? Screw it. 61, 31, alright. It's like between that and that, but I can't upgrade that anymore, so. 7 quickness, alright. Commence the liberation rite. Again, you have reached the fall of Solium, where one among you can go free, provided you prevail against the essence in the liberation rite. Reader, we would ask a moment of your time. We have to talk. I don't know why I did that. I did like a vampire thing there for a second. As darkness falls, the minstrel and Volfred pull you aside. We have some news that is, depending upon how you look at it, potentially unfortunate. The little minstrel directs your attention towards the dark night sky. The stars are fading. It is true, with the advent of the Titan stars, visibly fewer stars seem to be shining than once you saw in the sky above. Yes, the stars themselves are vanishing. Why, I do not yet understand, but what it indicates is this. The rites are drawing to an inexorable end. The light of the stars. Without it, the rites would be unable to commence. Anyway, that is the bad news. The good news is there are a lot of stars to go. How many liberation rites remain? I do not know as yet. The arithmetic is complicated. An estimation of the number of stars, the rate at which they fade, the accelerating rate at which we're being summoned here. Anyway, I'll work it out as soon as possible. For now, I felt that you should be aware. We can inform the others in due time. At the moment, though, they have this right to think about, and so do you. Look forth. Does that mean, like, I'm not even going to get a chance to release everybody? As the stars above begin to shine, Volfred's words begin to sink in. It seems you have a limited number of chances remaining to liberate your companions, including this one now. Just add more pressure, why don't you? Alright, well, yeah, great. Zilvius Horse-Headed shall never be banished after plunging into your pyre. Fuck that. And all of them. Hold on, I gotta say it, though.
Zilvius Horse-Headed.
Or he's gotta say it.
Islak Astralborn. Lord Gandroth.
Gandroth. But yeah, don't give a flying shit about using these idiots. I'm done with it. Done with it. 100% done with it. Voice, are you back? He's probably going to comment on it. Thanks for telling me that now, game.
Congratulations, reader. It would appear the rites are drawing to a close.
That's not a good thing.
The doing of that Orlek in all his bitter spite.
Really?
For now, your exiles have another chance at freedom here upon the fall of Solium. So too do your.
I don't even notice them. Are they standing there, or is that statues of them?
They fought so very bravely.
Celeste and Tarek.
Whichever side prevails soon shall send one of its own into the warm embrace of civilization.
The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirants is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirants is present and prepared. I think it would be cool if, like, that was both of them. They're up on those ledges and they kind of, like, are watching. Then, anointed one of the Essence, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. Tamitha swoops down from somewhere and unfastens her mask. I am known as Tamitha Thane. I mean to return to my ancestral home and promptly resume my responsibilities as flight tactician of the Highwing Remnants. Our long stalemate against the Commonwealth shall soon be ended, should I and several of my sisters manage to rejoin our clan. Then our vengeance shall be swift and thorough. Your quarrel with the country that cast you into exile is beneath the notice of the scribes, Tamitha Thane. Here you shall be judged under the stars. My quarrel with the Commonwealth is all that gave me and my sisters strength enough to reach this point. The scribes ought well take heed of how my people suffer. We are not weaklings anymore like your Triesta Tithys. I shall not fall in line with flightless fools and their naked attempts to subsume our heritage, our culture. Speak not again thus of the saint, or you shall be expelled, Tamitha Thane. Tamitha scoffs, then turns her attention toward your side. And Nightwings, as for you, the fury we shall imminently show is nothing comparison to the hatred growing for your commonwealth in the mountains on the other side. She signals to her sisters to ready themselves. You seek freedom, but there shall be nothing save for devastation should you manage to return. Okay. Oh, she got that astral coal. As for you, Nightwings, you bring darkness with you. What have you wrought upon the stars? Celeste, please, we do not know what is amiss here. The Nightwings have come only to see that the liberation is carried out. Indeed. Then make your choice, Nightwings. Who among you is to be anointed here? I mean...
Who shall return to glory?
Fuck! Can't be Tamitha. What is the determination, dude? Well, then it's gotta be May. It's gotta be May. I truly do not understand what allows somebody to... Now it's level 4, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna keep these two in until the game has no one else for me but them. Alright, well, so much for the story. Period. Oh, you mean me? That I get to go home? But the 8 scribes, what if they still want me to stay? Then we'll lose, I guess.
Edwin.
Sure thing, my friend. Now, let's get May home. As you will, reader. Just like covering up May. One final obstacle to overcome ere I can soar again above your commonwealth. Such destruction I shall rain upon it soon, but first let us dance this final time. It's a cool game, please keep stuttering, it's great. Okay. What just happened? Did she just burst while having the orb? Well, I got stuck on nothing. I don't understand. What? I'm getting pushed. What? I'm getting pushed as they're coming down from their flight. As Liberation Rite continues, you sense Tamitha reaching out to you, or perhaps just reaching out to anyone at all. Reader, someone, please, let her prevail. Let her prevail. Let her prevail here this once. Fuck no. If this thought makes me a traitor, so be it, but please let Tamitha prevail, for she is here, wrapped up in all of this because of me. The plea trails off, and Tamitha remains steadfast, all her attention focused on the Liberation Rite. And as for Tamitha, prepare yourselves, Nightwings, and as for you, Tamitha, I await the outcome of this night, for she'll soon ensure that I may never have to see your smirking countenance again. She do be smirking. I'm sorry. I don't understand. The switch character thing takes way too long. Again, like that's such bullshit. What a bullshit move. Yeah, I can just fly next to you and then just push you out of the way. What was that? Where am I? What's happening? Game, fuck off with that respawn timing. Thank you, game. Thank you for stuttering right there. It's great. Appreciate it. Holy crap. I don't know when this game became so bad. You have got to be shitting me. That's so bad.
Glorious.
This is bad. I jumped! You can fuck right off, game!
The orb quenches the...
Nope. No. Nope. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. I need to look at their abilities. What the fuck is that garbage? I hate that we can't skip these things.
Who shall return to glory?
Alright, hold on. This is so fair, game. It's so very fair. Okay, so they all have the same thing. Great, they all move faster. She has that. Alright. After banishing, Tamitha moves faster. Uh-huh. There's nothing that explains what's happening. So they're coming down from their flight and they're pushing me out of the way. Nothing explains how that works. Absolutely nothing explains why that's happening. Unless you're telling me that as they run out of stamina, they're suddenly able to do a dash. Or tackle or whatever. Doesn't matter. It's bullshit. Nothing's explaining why that's happening. At all.
Nay. Who shall stand with her? Edwin. Jodiel. Very well.
And there's the stutter, and then I'm at a disadvantage. I hit it before my stamina ran out. Why does the game refuse to switch characters? I don't understand. Oh my god, that somehow happened. No, Pamitha, fuck you and your stupid sister. Whew! Get that money. No. Wait, what? Alright, this is going much better. Hark now, my sisters. Damn what the book says. Advance to strike's formation. Prevail here against these wretches. No matter the cost. Strike formation? I can't coordinate like that. It's not actually possible. In disregard for the ways of rights, Tamitha Thane has ordered her triumvirate to push forward a field, adopting an even more aggressive stance for the remainder of this rite. Okay. Does that mean she can move more than just the 3 of them? Yes. This is bullshit. I don't understand. How does the game determine who I switch to? Oh, that's what that means. That's bullshit. That also means you're way out of there, dude. I disagree very much, game. The game stuttered so much, I didn't even see them go over to the orb and pick it up.
Big on now, Tabitha. Ouch.
Switch characters! God! How many times do I have to hit the button?
Alas.
This is so infuriating. Why doesn't the game work?
Are equally as close.
Ah. It's just the slowest score ever.
Perhaps you are worthy. Oh. Such fervor.
I disagree, game. Come on.
Your pyre weakens.
Come on, man.
Oh.
Switch characters! God! The number of times I would have already scored had I been able to switch characters is insane. Holy crap. It's like there's some kind of weird cooldown the game doesn't tell you about.
Very fortunate.
How?
A swift recovery. Oh. And there it is.
Oh, God. It's like I'm just mashing the right bumper and it's just like, nah.
An outcome which left little room for
I didn't read that much. Or I didn't win by that much. It's like, there must be some kind of cooldown, but it's not indicated or obvious in any way.
And thus, the scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the Nightwing.
Alright, see you, May.
Shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Damn you for this, Pamitha. All of this because of you. Okay. I can go home. I think this means I can go home. She shuts her eyes. By the scribes, by the scribes. But what will happen now to you, to all of you? Can you not come with me? Have you not been paying attention? No, they say not yet. The scribes, they say not yet. Although I think your time will come. Your time will come. And I will wait for you because I don't have friends back home. At least I didn't used to, so I want you to come join me there, okay? You've got Ruki. He's there. But now the scribes are calling me, and so goodbye. She falls into the shimmer pool then, and she is gone. Goodbye. Please, those scribes, watch over them, okay? Yeah, scribes, stop dicking me over with these fights, man.
Godspeed, Moon-touched one. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may yet continue for a while.
I just wish I knew exactly how many more. You guys did not go up a lot for that.
May the scribes have mercy on us all.
Well, Pamitha, truly did you get the best of me again. Know that your actions put our sisters on the other side in even greater peril. Not that you care, of course. Yet, I am certain that they shall someday prevail, with or without my aid. To think that I was born to shed blood of someone such as you. Damn, what the fuck? You prevailed in the liberation against the Essence. Already does the Black Wagon feel quieter than usual without May, who returned to the Commonwealth. You overhear some of your companions reflecting on this. I miss her already. Grieve not for her. Would that we all someday achieve the same. You wonder who, if anyone, among you shall be the next to go. Then Volfred asks the group to gather. You sense you know what news he's about to share. Everyone, I must apologize to bring such news at this late hour, but I felt that you all would wish to know as soon as possible. The context of our plan has changed. He looks about at everyone before revealing to them what the stars have revealed to you both. The stars above are disappearing. They seem to just be fading away one by one, for reasons that the scribes alone may know for certain, though we all may harbor our suspicions. See for yourself if you have any doubt that this is so. A hush falls over your companions, all exhausted from the rite and now stunned into silence. If this phenomenon continues unabated, and we have every reason to believe it shall, then the rites shall cease when the stars no longer shine. Permanently cease, that is. Your companions exchange glances. You sense negative emotions rising. Confusion, fear. Before, I gave you the impression that, should the Nightwings not prevail in a liberation rite, there would be other chances. This remains so. However, our chances now are numbered. The exact number I have yet to ascertain, but to be quite frank, there are more of us than we have chances left. I mean, that was, again, there was no way we could all go, because numbers limitation anyway, of 3 people having to fight and only one of them getting out. So it always meant there'd be at least 2 left. You sense your fellow exiles are beginning to realize what this means. I know this must be difficult to hear, but it is not to be a cause for panic. Our plan remains essentially unchanged. We shall take which opportunities arise and return as many as we can. I urge you all to take whatever time you need to think this through. At dawn, we shall head south again to Moonlight Alcove, We can just discuss this further then. No. Please, get some rest. Our path grows harder, though not insurmountable. Not while we stand together. We can still prevail. The group disperses. Some whisper in hushed tones, others turn to their quarters, speechless. There will be time later to better understand this omen. Y'all. Jodariel! Sometime after the liberation rite, you find Jodariel staring at the wagon's walls. Little brother, she would call it, reader. This wagon was one of the girl's only friends in this world, and now they are apart. She'll be mournful by tomorrow, I should think. Ruki's up there. I don't know if they ever really talked, but they're up there together. She lets out a sigh. That girl had nothing in the Commonwealth. Life in the downside is scarce worth living on most days, except for one such as she. I fear it may have served her better to remain within our care. Within my care. She trails off for a while. Alright, Jodariel, I'll send you next. The orphans of the fallen veterans with whom I served back on the blood border. She reminded me a lot of them in certain ways. They each were very strong in their own right, often wiser than suggested by their youth. Thus, I do not know the source of my concern. I trust May shall continue to survive. My hope, however, is that she achieves something more, that she should find her place in that society this time. Perhaps she shall be instrumental to this plan of ours yet, what with their constant prattling about the scribes. Who can say? People there may listen. 46%! Either way, we managed to see to her return. May those of us united in our cause continue to support each other here, as well as on the other side. Jodariel nods at you in salute. Thank you, reader. Rest well this night, and I shall see you in the morning's light. She retires for the evening. You sense that she is feeling better about May's prospects, having talked through her thoughts with you. Alright, let's read. The book. The Essence. The winged essence of members of the Essence, each chosen by the matriarch Triesta Tithys, are living exemplars of liberty and piety. Would that my wings could be thus. Once, you of course must know, we all had wings. It is said the people of the Empire relinquished theirs, drawn in by earthly matters as they were. But the hearts, such as Triesta, held tight the liberty their plumage could afford. These divergent paths did cause a share of differences between the winged and the wingless over time. But here in this land our purposes are shared, our goals united. That then is the essence. That is who they are, and what, and why. Okay. Book 8. On kinship. Each one of us within the 8, besides the Impaub, we would have perished in the downside had we not found each other and together formed our union. Here in the downside, all are bound, but that which binds us here does have some latitude. We chose the bond of kinship. Our exile took precedence over our differences. The Empire, which had subjugated all our kind into a tense alliance, shall give way to a society in which our differences are paramount. There you may you embrace your ancient cultures, whilst jointly forming a great culture all its own. Next to mercy, it is kinship that form the bedrock of our Commonwealth. Okay. Alright. So... Curious. Can I check now? 2?! Oh, shit. Well, outside of Fate and Pyre Hearts, no one else really has a direct connection. I mean, I guess Withdrawn kind of has a connection. Chastity ain't got nothing that I care about. Just this freaking Lockhart motherfucker. That's how I view him, essentially. Right then, so... Tizo, I don't think needs to get out. Sir Gilman doesn't really need to get out. Pamitha's probably never getting out. Bertrude doesn't need to get out, but I feel like once Jodariel leaves, she's the next one. to be like my bruiser in a way. Because no one else really has a large presence. Well, Chizo does, but I keep forgetting if that includes his, like, is including his burst, or it's just he actually has a 19 presence. Plus his burst being like, I die is not great. So yeah, I think Bertrude's going to be my next kind of like, probably sit back, but I don't know. Because she can just sit there and, like, blast away. She can just go start blasting through barriers and shit. So maybe Hedwyn and Jodariel are next. Like, just get them out, because I want them to leave. Jodariel because of how long she's been here, and Hedwyn because he's got his girl back home. Or whatever. Pamitha clearly doesn't care. Bertrude doesn't want to leave. Tizo, I can't imagine wants to leave, so Gilman would be third if I get that many. 3 years. Don't know hers. Don't know hers. I don't even know his. I don't know most people's. I don't know if I have a real way of making that happen. Anyway. Fruits! Hold on. I gotta pick some fruits. I don't know how often they come back. I also don't know how much money I have right now. Let us continue our journey. Good morning, everyone. We are at the mercy of the stars, and none can say how soon they'll shine for us again. Let us recover for a while at Moonlight Alcove and decide how to proceed. I don't know what even makes me seem like I have a choice. Ooh. Best make yourselves as comfortable as possible here for the time, Nightwings. The rites ought to commence again before we know it. Until then, be well. Why do you always leave? Where are you going? Like, alright, you fixed the wagon. Alright, you brought Bertrude. Like, what are you doing now? Thus, you and your companions remain on the mountaintop, waiting for the stars to shine again. The cycle of the rites is ending. The news that Volfred and the Lone Minstrel revealed to you now threatens to disrupt the group's resolve. Who most deserves their freedom? Can there be any hope for your revolutionary plan to change the Commonwealth if too few exiles manage to return? I mean, in theory, I should have over a 50% chance. These questions hang like a fog over you and your companions as you linger there on Mount Elodiel. For now, the exiles of the Nightwings vow to stick together, for as many opportunities as they shall have. Many moons pass. One cold evening, Volfred finds you off on your own. Afterward, well, my boy, it's time once more. Come see. Volfred indicates the sky, and through the snow you see that he is right. Soon all of your companions are gathered. Volfred guards the group in his steady manner. As you all know, I have refrained from participating in the rites myself. This was a long-held choice of mine for a variety of reasons. Chief among those reasons is that I might direct our plan, free from unwanted attention, both from our adversaries here and those who oppose us in the Commonwealth. Another reason is my past experience conducting the rites. It did not end on good terms. Yeah, can you elaborate on that shit? Before my time, the Nightwings comprised 3 exiles. Brighton, Arisa, Oralek. Little Tizo was with them as well, still learning in their ways. Brighton. Looks like frickin'... Like, Arisa doesn't really look like, Celeste, but Brighton definitely kind of looks like, Tarek. For example, who conducted lights alongside Oralek, Arisa. Okay. After Brighton regained his freedom in the Liberation Rites, the Nightwings took me in. A story for another time, but for one thing, I had capacity to read the ancient book. Anyway, when next we earned our way into the Liberation Rite, Oralek was anointed for return. He had long been in exile, and his horns were beginning to show. We prevailed. Little Tizo snuffed the accuser's pyre. Thus, Oralek earned his freedom. However, just as the shimmer pools to engulf him, Arisa, she She shoved him from the precipice and took her freedom in his stead. Oh shit! You bitch! Why the hell are you... Why is he mad at everyone else? Like they knew that was gonna happen? What would be the point? She perished, of course. Only the anointed can transcend... Oh, can transcend the Shimmer Pool. But she thought the warnings were a myth and paid the price. She was always restless. So what, it just goes away after that? Or did she shove... Oh wait, she shoved him off the precipice, that's right. I presumed Oralek perished too, to survive a fall from Mount Elodiel. I was left alone. Subsequently, I made no attempts to reassemble the Nightwings, knowing that such treachery, such harm was even possible as part of this ordeal. I, frankly, still do not hold Arisa entirely at fault for what transpired. I hold, instead, the Commonwealth responsible, for it put us in this desperate situation. And I resist the urge to think the rights may partly be to blame as well for pitting brother against brother, sister against sister. Volfred breathes a deep sigh. Now I see that Orlek yet lives, at a time when our plan is already in motion. And even the stars are fading. Perhaps a signal that the scribes themselves know that the Nightwings are divided, and that they do not approve. But I choose to take it as a sign that we must act. The scribes have put us in a set of circumstances where each one of us may rise to the occasion. The Nightwings and our plan need all the help that they can get, and so I have made a decision, which I wish to announce here to you all. You're gonna compete now? Dude, I can't, man. If I've got enough to send to everybody, but like you, Bertrude, and Tizo, then fine. But it's not even going to be that many. And I don't know who freaking qualifies to leave. Is it level 3 or is it level 4? I don't know. I wish they would just freaking tell you. Thanks for getting closer. In the name of the Nightwings, and reader, by your leave, I would conduct the rites again. Long have my skills languished in the matter, I admit, although I trust I shall regain them soon enough. While I once vowed never to conduct the rites again, our present situation calls for all our resources to be brought to bear. So if I may be of use during the rites to come, I shall avail myself. That's all. Now then, our reader shall determine where we are headed come first light. Volfred bows his head to everyone, while the others exchange looks, then, one by one, salute him in turn. Alright. Gather the band. Once more do several stars shine bright in the night sky, revealing several paths for you to pursue towards salvation. Sick. That one. Triesta. Goal. Millith. So, Essence at the bottom, Dissonance at the bottom. So, if I want to go against Fate or Pyre Hearts, I would have to go against Chastity or Withdrawn. The Accusers can frickin' kiss my butt. He better not still have those two frickin' demons, man. Like, that's kind of the worry against going against them, is I'd have to fight that group again, which is terrifying. Then again, it doesn't look like the Fates or the Pyre Hearts are going to be coming up anytime soon. So, if I can, I'm going to go against the Chastity to get him out of the way, and then we'll go against Withdrawn with Bertrude, maybe? She won't get out, but it'll at least be interesting. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Alright, well, we got 2 rights until next liberation. So there should be 2, and then the liberation. So, Tresta. Man, I wanted to go back here because I haven't been back in forever, but I don't care. None of the ones I want to go against. Fine. I don't want the other two to go down, so we're gonna beat you into the ground, dissidents. We're going back here with the posing unicorn. You ought to face the dissidents again, led by the cur called Bark or Ashpaws. I believe you first confronted them soon after my awakening. I understand they caused much trouble in the past. He then shares with you what he has heard about your next opponent. Bark or Ashpaws, a volatile... I already know! I already know all this. I don't care. Archjustice Androbellus IV. Yo, well, I'm glad he pissed on that guy's statue. This Barker Ashpaws is motivated to prevail at any cost, so best deal with him with caution. Anyhow, let us resume our travels at daybreak. Rest well until then, reader. Hopefully he's just not roided out of his mind like everyone else who's coming at me. You wish the lone minstrel a restful evening in turn. It is too late to take flight, though tomorrow you can press on. Alright. What time is it? Okay.
I do so hate to thusly contact you, O reader.
You're in your freaking
Yet
hair.
An awful rumor reached me recently that you have within your retinue a traitor to the Nightwings and the Commonwealth alike. But you would never harbor such a traitor, now would you?
Who are you?
I trust your time within the downside would have taught you that.
Why is your picture not lined up with the star? Who... Like, is it Hedwyn? Are we doing that to be a dick? Or is it just like... I don't get it. Like, is he just talking about Volfred? Get over it. He's been here forever. You rise after a fitful night of slumber. Somehow the voice, which thus far has reached you only in the rites, has found its way into your sleep as well. You shake free of it. The time at Moonlight Alcove has made everyone restless. The group is eager to set forth at your command. We go. The unmistakable remains of Zilvius Horseheaded, which protrude from the ash and fire there below. Some have taken it to be a work of sculpture, reader. The tale of a titan felled by Saint Triesta Tithys. That is more unbelievable than the thought that some daring exiles over many years carved the titan's visage out of stone. Be that as it may, the climate and the cliffs are home now to exiled harps. They're basically harpies, such as the Essence, whom you faced here when you first arrived. Even they do not know all the locale's sacred significance. Okay, cool, thanks. Blackshore. Bertrude believes she can find an alchemical reagent she requires along this route. As the wagon soars across the skies above Wakingwood, you notice Volfred appears lost in thought. You cannot sense straight away what he is thinking. And now I can. Do not mind me, reader. It is simply that being here in this vicinity, it brings back a lot of memories and gives me much to ponder. I hid within those woods for many, many years, making preparations for our plan. I cast aside my raiments and became untraceable. There I waited for the plan to germinate. So, it means a lot now to be here above that place at last. Quite the view, wouldn't you say, my boy? Oh, I forgot I can go faster. I think I did the other way last time, so let's go to Black Shore. Black Basin. Your wagon touches down in Black Basin, where you first met Volfred and Pamitha as well. You briefly wonder at what might have happened had your paths not crossed, as you consider what to do with the remains of the afternoon. Who there? It's Volfred. What was this? Magma Mug. Magma. Provides a bit of warmth on cold nights and something at which to nod and stare. It's a lava lamp, isn't it? Oops. I missed. Huh. There. Volfred appears to have finished sealing some sort of document. He smiles as he approaches you. Hello, my boy. Was just on my way to make a drop. Report a bit of progress our supporters on the other side should like to know. It's not clear to you as yet exactly how Volfred is able to communicate with agents in the Commonwealth. We have our ways of making certain that such messages manage to make their way to whom they need to reach. Most of the time, at least. It's not exactly the most dignified of methods, but the messenger imp is as hardworking as the rest of us. Or dare I say, more so. Yeah, that thing. Most imps lack the capacity to do that job. They, of course, cannot traverse the outer boundaries of the downside, but they can squeeze much closer than any of us. Volfred offers to tell you more of this process. It seems that he has been using certain imps to relay messages to his agents in the Commonwealth for some time now. From that point, we depend on certain other means. A trafficker like Ruki would likely be familiar with them. Then my agents intercept the messages as they arrive. The messages are coded, in the off chance they reveal themselves before unwanted eyes, but even still, my agents put themselves in great peril there, supporting our cause and our plan. I could not ask for more. Woo! Why am I so tired all of a sudden? Shame. Mordege Bunch. A shame we cannot meet them, separate as we are. If we succeed in our endeavors, it shall be thanks in no small part to them. They have identified hundreds of citizens grown loyal to our cause, found hidden corners where they can speak freely. Their goal is to grow in numbers while remaining safe. For we cannot resist the Commonwealth if too few citizens stand with us, whether due to apathy or fear or lack of willingness to see our nation as we do. Some of these agents I have known for many, many years, since long before my exile. Many were former students from my days of teaching Commonwealth doctrine. It was clear then who among us did not take the common view. These days, I report to them our progress, and they in turn report theirs back. From that assessment, I update the estimation of our plan's success. Our chances of success increase substantially each time we liberate one of our own, but those loyal to us in the Commonwealth slowly gather strength, regardless, knowing of our efforts. Thus do we inspire each other, not unlike the dynamics which I see among the Nightwings here. Now, good afternoon then, reader. I have a delivery to make. Okay. The book. Black Basin. An achievement. The continent we called Black Basin shall one day tear itself apart, arriving upon blackened, molten crags, tolerable only by the harped Resta. We pressed onward toward a suffocating wood. This land felt to us somehow primordial. Deep in its roots and noxious crevices lay innumerable clues as to its ancient history. But we had little time to excavate, for our supplies by then were thin. Further, we were lost. Our best attempts. God damn. At circumnavigation, all had failed. It was Luscorian who reached out at last into the stars, and they revealed the way. The stars know the way. Then we at last could see the sacred Mount Elodial there in the distance. Is it just... Wait. What? All right, afterward. Final thoughts on an alphabetical index of key terms, people, places, and ideas. Okay. A list of terms which you may wish to know at the end of the game. As an exile of the downside, as reader of this book, and as conductor of the rites, you are engaged now in a cycle which has lasted since the dawn of this age. Here, within this part of the book, is offered summary of all key figures, locales, terms, and astral phenomena you shall encounter, either first-hand or in passing, on your path. To know the history of the downside and the rites is to prepare yourself to walk the path toward enlightenment, and then to liberty itself. Should you be free again, remember, reveal not the rites themselves, nor the existence of this book. Why? Rights terms. God. Just trying to see if there's anything. Expulsion, a state of eternal banishment. Is anything, wait, what? I'm sorry. How do I read these? How... I can't read the other side of the pages. Also, I just realized that if my cursor goes over the letters, they shimmer. That's cool. What does that remind me of? That reminds me of something. I don't know. That's a G for glory? Oh, that's interesting. The raiments are flame-proof. Huh. I mean, that makes sense, I guess. I just didn't really take the flames as being, like actual fire. I thought of it more as just like, you know, it's a magical fire that throwing yourself onto it banishes you and diminishes it, but it would actually burn you? I don't know. Anyway. Eight scribes. What? Oh. So much afterwards. Oh, wait, I can see what the sigils are. The accusers, a shattered scale. I didn't realize it was shattered. Beyonders, a forked star. Yes? Bloom flower. A leering maw. Okay. Empress tear? I'd have to look at it again. Dude, it's so annoying. Why can't I read the other... There must be some way to read the other page, and I just have no idea what it is. The Fate... Awakened Eye... Cresting Moon... It's a cresting moon? Really? Burning Heart... Black Nails? Sar? What's Sar? Oops. There's a lot of terms. Highwing, harps. Saps. Oh my god. Too much. I'm not reading all this. Wait, what was that? Hold on. What? Why is Yalak or whatever like asterisk? That's weird. Oh, is that it? Is that finally the end of the book? Jesus. Alright. Now what's here? Volfred's biography. Oh yes, Volfred. Yeah, it would not take you long to level up, dude. Holy shit. Like, it doesn't fill the entire green bar, but it's got to be a pretty decent amount. I guess you have watched a lot. That you'd be pretty... You'd have a lot of inspiration. He's only been exiled 9 years? So he's been exiled less time than Jodario? Huh. That's weird. And she only started gaining her horns, was it 10 years in? Wait, so... During the rites, hold B to cast an exile's aura. So holding B spawns a sapling. But I imagine that's limited. Press X to evade adversaries' auras. So he creates a shield rather than jumping. Oh, deflects back at them. That's okay. Does that work just for the attack, though, not for, like, their aura itself? I think I want to give him a try, just to see how he plays, but I'm sure they'll do anyway. What's on your mind? Why are you doing this? Reaching out to me again, like this. I have been abandoned in this blasted rock more times than you could count, reader. Each time I have laughed it off, like so. She laughs. I feared it would be different this time. Before I knew that someone else would come around and pick up where the previous idiot left off. But now... She scoffs, then falls silent for a time. Well, it seems there may not be a next time after this, if what I am to understand about the stars out there is even a half-truth. So then, I can anticipate an eternity of utter solitude, without even the blasted rites to keep me company. Understand that, while I may be apparition in a glass to you, I yet retain a shred of self, and do not happily foresee that outcome. And yet, you keep on coming back to me like this. If this is all in service of a torment, then you are most cruel, O lovely reader. Commendably so, I have to say. So then, am I to understand you wish to spend more time with me thus, knowing full well the stars are soon to put an end to this little affair? As if in answer to her question, she feels what seems to be the Beyonder crystal itself. What? The Beyonder crystal seems to be pulling you away? Oh, am I in there? Yeah, no. I'm gonna be like, yo, I ain't going anywhere. So like, yo, we can like have our Skype calls and stuff. It's cool. You focus your mind to remain where you are there, with Sandra in the confines of the Beyonder crystal, and remain there with her for some time. No words need be exchanged between the two of you, and in the darkness there, for once, she does not feel alone. Soon enough, however, she bids you to depart. You shall leave those idiots of yours listless if you remain here for too long. Be gone already, and let me know if you have need of me. Okay, I want to do a practice right. Real quick. You wish to further train. That is why I'm here. Let us go then to the book. The book! Holy shit, wait a minute. Oh, okay. I thought it... Well, it wouldn't have been anyway. Because it'll always, I guess, be Sandra. She has so little enlightenment, dude. Oh, I got bio information for Sandra? I'm not reading all that. But she's been exiled for 837 years. She also is under the sign Cassius. Whatever that means. Attempted murder, yeah. Vorfrit. Lady Luvian. Look at all these people with not 40 presents. It's great. I love it. I thought for a second, so I was going to do Wolfrid. You'll look at him. He looks super weird in the raiments. I was going to do Wolfrid. Fine. So he plants a sprout, he has a shield, and he blinks. He's got no quickness. I don't know what raising his aura, his range would really do. I'll probably just give him Ashen Coal. Oop. Yo, his hair looks so weird. Yeah, we'll do Bertrude. And then I want to see... Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tizo's 19 presents is like just with, well, not with his explosion, I guess. I don't know. Oh, no, it's pretty big. Okay. I'm thinking of a different dude. Oh, it died instantly. Okay, but it can't spawn where an enemy is. So he is seemingly... That looks weird. Oh, but I can get around. So then as long as I'm, like, touching... Alright. So yeah, definitely big defense for our guy here. Big defense. Alright, I said Bertrude is my new defender. Big defense from our boy. Aw. Except the setup time for quick adversaries is too much. Alright. See ya. See ya. See ya. Yeah, where you going? Where you going? Wait! What? I did not hit right bumper. Why did I change characters? I hit... Alright. bitch. Oh god! He can't move. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I disagree. Whoop. Gotcha. Okay, see how Volfred doesn't go anywhere. While he can blink, he's very vulnerable after doing so. He doesn't have his aura, he doesn't move immediately, so he takes a second. He's definitely a defender type. And I didn't even use his shield, like, at all. Alright. So, I think with that, I am going to... Well, let's search for reagents or whatever, and then we'll go to a break after this little bit. The bog witch, Big Bertrude, knows much of things growing unseen throughout the land, including things residing here within the harsh formations of Blackshore. We have made note of thy willing assistance. Come along then, Reading One. Why she requests your company in such excursions only she could say, yet she does no such thing. She instead directs you to collect the foul ingredients she seeks. The reagents seem to disappear into her robes, and you return in silence. Later, you note a new talisman has appeared among the group's possessions, bearing Bertrude's unmistakable mark. Dying Flame. Pyres less than the adversaries, deal more damage. Okay, okay. It's a general use one, it's not terrible. If I want like a bigger swing, I could put that on Headwind so that I heal and do more damage if he scores. Why is it snowing here? I was just thinking of that. Like, wait a minute, what? The wagon comes to a sudden stop after a near miss with someone or something that got right in its path. I wonder who. At first you see no sign of whomever or whatever it was, but then a voice rings out from off to the side of your path. The friendly yet somehow aggravating tone leaves little room for question as to who it is. I was gonna say, that sounded like Ron. What's up? Hey guys, so maybe watch where you're going a bit more next time, I guess. You must have scared Dad half to death. I mean, just look at him. But it's good running to you like this, because I got for you a really special deal. We got some pretty out there stuff on hand, and it's been slowing us a bit, to be completely honest here. Something about, I don't know, but Dad just hasn't been himself. But once we open shop, why, these little numbers, they're gonna go flying off the shelves. And you can have first dibs. All you gotta do is give us a lift, because you're headed to the Nest of Trista, right? Just drop us off when you get there, okay? The Black Wagon does not provide for you the most spacious accommodations, but it may have room enough for Falcon Ron, barely, at least for the short remainder of your trip. On the other hand, you sense a trembling energy from whatever strange artifact he is transporting right now, and wonder whether you should get involved. I mean, you know, I just want to help him out more than anything. Though your fellow exiles exchange cautious looks, you invite Falcon Ron to climb aboard. Oh, great, thanks, guys. I'll just squeeze right in. He does not. Dad, come on, put your back into it already. Eventually, Falcon Ron manages to get on board as you prepare to set forth again. Yay. God, shut up, Ron. Oh, I forgot he like makes noises if you don't shut him up in the shop. After what felt like an interminable trip, during which Falcon Ron did not even once cease to speak of matters relevant only to him, you reach your destination. Anyways, thanks guys. Remember what I said. These thingers I got here, you got dibs on them. If you come visit me and Dad, that is. Now, we'll be going, so be seeing you, okay? Whether from Falcon Ron's ceaseless drivel or the ill effects of his cargo, everyone is left feeling out of sorts. Oh, fuck you. Try not to think about it. That's rude, game. I do a nice thing for somebody and I get screwed. 5 glory? Alright. Anyway. The fabulous unicorn will be on screen until I return from my break. So. Hey, we're not losing every freaking right now. That's cool. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll be back in a little bit. Till then, here's some tunes. Tunes! Alright. And you go from the... Like, they're both very good. But you go from the, like, hype Secret of Mana song to, like, the super chill Donkey Kong Country. And you're like, man, I want the hype again. Chill's good, but I want the hype right now. Alright. So I guess I'm just doing this, right? That's what we're doing? Hey guys, thanks again for helping me and Dad back there. We really owe you one. And so as promised, I got something really, really good in stock for you, right here. He pauses for dramatic effect, then he reveals to use several artifacts. Black Hoof, Black Heart, Black Claw. The bear has 100% more stamina than usual, but cannot grasp the orb. After getting banished, Bear either returns with infinite stamina or is a fast-moving howler. I don't know what the howlers are like. The bear's aura remains while grasping the orb, but cannot be cast. They emanate with energy that cannot possibly be completely healthy. Nice, huh? You guys got first dibs on these bad boys, and I can tell you what, they're gonna go fast. Like, this is the closest one, or not this one. The claw is like the closest one to seemingly useful. I mean, I'm sure you could find a use for literally any of them, but like this one might be fine. I don't know about a howler. This is like if you want to get someone into a position to attack a lot. Oh yeah. Like, this might not be bad for, like, Jodario. Where, like, give her the orb, and then she can just go around, and no one can get close to her. They pretty much have to cast at her. I'm pretty tempted to get this one. Because also I don't have, again, much need for, like, any other talismans or these things, or really even, like, the Stardust. Oh, I was gonna say, where's May's thing? Here it is. So we can sell this. Watch there be a point where, like, everybody comes back and now I'm sad that I've sold off their stuff. Cannot be used by worms, harps, or crones. Well, that's important information that I didn't notice before. Why is that? Worms, harps, or crones? It's like worms are not going to have a very big aura, but I guess because of how fast they are, they would just, like, cut through. Well, no, because they're not invincible. So I don't... Yeah, there's not really a point. I mean, I can understand... Okay. I can understand... Oh, no, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. So if it's a worm, harp, or crone because they don't have claws? Worms, yes. Harps have talons, I would assume. And crones definitely have hands. So I don't understand why. I just don't understand why that's a thing, and it doesn't really seem like a negative. I'm gonna get this thing. Ah, great, you guys. I knew you were discerning customers. Now you enjoy that one, okay? And remember, I still got the others too, and you can buy them if you want. Though these ones, they're real popular, and so no refunds on these guys, you understand? But they are real good, so there's no chance you're gonna want to pawn them off. Wow, am I just not aware of something that's really bad about it? And like, Jordario's cast could be a thing I don't want to lose, but I kind of really want to try it out. And she really doesn't need to be making more money, I feel like. Which I have a thing for her cast, though, don't I? Oh no, that's her her other talisman I'm thinking of. Yeah, so she can dash twice. Okay, I gotta do another practice round just for this.
You will like those, Poppy.
That's how you get a repeat customer there, Dad. You give him a deal. Uh-huh. And what did I get from the book? That's not full, apparently. Downside dining. How to sustain oneself with food and drink in such a place as this. The less said of it, the better. Do not complain, observe, and above all, keep moving. Sources of sustenance avail themselves to those with keener sense. In warmer climates, search the ground at break of day for subterraneans. In colder places, dig for them. Give them purpose. Drinking pools are rare, but moisture in abundance outside of the sandfolds. Some is poisonous. Take only what you need. The downside limits any opportunity for excess, but it provides enough amenities to meet the needs of life. One who withstands it cannot help but feel a sense of gratitude. And then book 4. The Nest of Trieste. Okay. The ashen effigy of the nighttime titan, the nightmare titan, Zilvius horse-headed, looms as dark as ever on the precipices of Black Basin, where her chaotic influence sundered the land itself until it wept with fire. The very instance that our graceful friend Trieste Tithys finally laid to rest the greater Titan with the power of the holy scepter of the Empire. The stars shone down upon us all with blinding light. Trieste thought that she could bear her children in the warmth there, but alas... Excuse me? Now the stars revisit that locale with regularity. The fissures in the rock do pose more danger than one ought invite, but a summons to the nest is to be honored. But hold up, back it up. Thought she could bear her children in the warmth there? What? She pregnant? Oh, whoops. Wrong thing. Why can't you just be like, you don't have anyone? So this is pointless. Wait, can I redo wait. Did I oh, I guess I accidentally did click practice. Okay. God, the -5 glory. Jeez. That's rough, buddy. Yeah, let's have her be our point man. Look at this heavy-hitting ass team. Game. I cannot play the game when this is happening. It's not fair. What? Okay, maybe this isn't as good as I thought. I'm stuck on nothing. Bam! Dude. Okay. How do you cancel that? Yeah? Whoop! What? Mutual destruction! Got him. What? Game! Fuck. Would you stop? Oh, that also deflects, huh? Dude, I can't go through it. Nope. Damn it. Touch. Yeah? Do it. Do it. Do it. Dumb bitch. That's hilarious. What a very interesting team. Still didn't really use his shield, but then again, his tree sprout also has a shield. I don't know how I feel about Jordario just running through things. We can give it a try. Alright. I mean, I haven't even decided who's going. Once more, you have returned to the nest of Trieste, and your companions stand ready beneath a still night sky, awaiting the commencement of the rites. You overhear some of their words to one another as you await the signal in the stars. This night awaits our glorious confrontation against the dissidents any moment now. Indeed, prepare yourselves, everyone. Just then, the rock happens. You know it's coming. This is the best part of it for going against these guys. Just then you observe a glint of starlight that begins to shine above, and your companions soon fall silent. To the rock. It's a weird crab spider thing. Oh, how are you gonna say this? Biolantheus. Alright. But nope. Fuck the Titan things. Alright, there's at least a space for one more. Hell, could be even like 2 or 3 more. If they really want to fill the space.
Or should I say deceiver?
Dude, the
For
fuck
I
are you on
detect
about?
Another exile in your ranks. The exiled Volfred Sandalwood himself. That cursed sap.
Uh-huh.
I ought to have known he was behind all this. He has no love for our sacred tradition. Yet you would heed his poisoned words over mine own?
I don't know who the hell you are.
We were friends.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Then fine. Let us return to a more formal distance.
I was never your friend. You only started being nice to me once I started winning. Asshat. Smell that, mates? Looks like we're gonna have to take this one a little serious this time. That's right, because they got Greentail clogging up their ranks no more. He's back home now with his dear old mom where he belongs. Right time you Nightwings dump that deadbeat. Gotta have some standards after all. Just the same, we're gonna stomp you to the ground. Get ready. Okay. Rita, my boy, let us confer a moment here. I am returned now to the rites, a tradition that I had once disavowed. And now that I have donned the raiments, the voice knows I am here. It is no matter really, for our plan is well in motion. All that remains for us is to prevail. I shall aid you and the others in this task as best I can. Let us see whether these old limbs of mine are still of any use.
And there he is at last, alive and well. I know that you can hear me, Sandalwood. You're causing quite a stir out in the Commonwealth. You plant your little seeds of discontent. Know that your designs at sowing chaos shall not be tolerated here. Now, good evening to you.
Good evening. Now then, Nightwings, I look forward to conducting with you all, if and when, of course, the reader calls for us to stand as a triumvirate together. It's a bunch of fast doggies. He's got a huge aura.
Your triumvirate.
Oh, shut up. Okay, huge by comparison. 18 is not small, though. Marla, Charson, and Barker. What's that now again? 12 presents. Okay. That's why he's got such a huge presence. They all have the same masteries. Could jump a second time while airborne. Or is faster. Deals additional damage. When they banish an adversary by casting your aura, the blast can banish nearby adversaries. Okay. Oh, wow. Have they always had like a whole team? Okay, so these are the ones that are actually here. Prayer beads. Sure. The bearer has a chance. Holy shit. Okay, this is going to be an onslaught. They're going to be fast. They're going to be going often. I mean, I want to get Volfred partly just to see how quickly he does develop. I don't want him in front. Uh... So 20, 20, 10. All right. Let's try it.
Sir Gilman. Bertrude. Volfred.
We await the ancient rite's commencement. Been itching for another go. Let's have it, mates. Tear him to shreds.
Commence.
Oh, you dick. I always just manage to lose my jump right there.
Poor exile.
Oh, you bitch. All right. Oh,
Favorable start.
a favorable start.
Now.
Whoop.
The flames of freedom.
So fast. Why is that all the way down there? Fuck. You bitch! Why are you just standing there? I hate you. God, you're just like delaying it for no reason at all. Whoop! Damn!
For that one there.
Why is it not deflecting at all?
You left yourselves wide open.
That was bullshit.
Glory.
I mean, it's only doing 10 at a time, though, is the issue.
Glorious.
Gotcha.
Glorious.
Glorious! 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 Alright, not bad. Not bad, I gotta say. Come on now, you keep at it, Barker boy. Just like if dear old mum were here. You just keep at it now, you understand? No pressure. No, no pressure now. No pressure. Hey. Hi. Whatever. Alright, mates. Time to get real angry now and show what for. Come on, let's boil some blood, eh? I'm British. Whatever. Whatever it is. Whoop!
Bask in the purifying flame. Bertrude banished. Oof.
Oof.
Quenches the flame.
Oof. Boing.
Solution. Your victory is at hand.
Alright. Game, I can't tell what's happening. Why, you're being a real dick.
Didn't see it coming.
What is happening? I disagree. What?
Woe is you.
Yeah? Yeah?
The orb.
Dude, it's such garbage. Yeah? Yeah? Alright, see ya. I win.
It is done. The Nightwings prevail. 'Twas as though the scribes themselves stood by their side. The rite is complete.
Hey, you think you're better than us because you beat us fair and square here? Is that it? Ah, at least you got me blood to boil a bit. Alright, cool, whatever.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways.
There we go.
Sir Gilman's not as foolish as his lowly kind as wont.
Okay. This knight wonders at times about why we are here, and which forces have conspired to bring us here together. Has Under King Ors himself taken an interest in this noble quest? Alright. If everyone's gone, he comes back. Wider range. Or he recovers his stamina. I think I want him coming back.
That Wilfred always was a little slow.
Maybe he gets a level per right? That would be nice. Not that I can tell from this. It's been a while since my last outings in the rites. Begging for your continued patience as I recollect the way. Alright, look at that. Look at that sagely tree guy. If Wolfred is banished, a sapling shall automatically spawn near his pyre until he returns. Does it take away the other one? I doubt it will say that. Once per rite, if Wolfred's adversaries extinguish his pyre, it is restored to +10. Okay. After casting Sprout, Wolfred's sapling spawns faster than usual and gains a larger aura. It's pretty good. After casting Sprout, Wolfred may remotely detonate his sapling in an aura blast. Ooh. That might not be bad. While using his shield ability, Wolfred shields his allies as well. Like from anywhere? Because that, well, okay. That's only really useful if like I am Wolfred and I can do it. Whereas if like I'm already on the character, I should just be moving them out of the way. So it's really just a matter of like, okay, am I playing as Wolfred in that moment? That I could potentially save somebody. Which nothing reflected off of his shield at all. Permanently gains +5 hope, hastening how quickly he returns. Once per rite, if Wolfred's ever extinguished his pyre is restored by +40 instead. Note, total restored stacks with similar effects. So it'll be +50. Damn. While Wolfred and his allies are banished, adversaries are slowed and cannot use abilities. Okay. Wolfred's things are interesting. Like, this is probably one of the least useful ones. I mean, it's not useless, but healing an ally as well. This one's also a little meh. Obviously, they're the tier 1 of both sides, but still. This one's great when it gets to this, too, though. +50, just straight up coming back is pretty nice. Or just don't lose, forehead. I don't know how big the blast is. But that seems pretty good. I don't really care about that one. So it'd be like this one, this one, this one, or this one. This one could be any of them, honestly. Like, this one's the most meh. I'll go with this one.
'Tis the wisdom of old 100 Miles.
Damn, Bertrude almost got level 4.
Until the next rite.
Back at the Black Wagon, you are taking some time to recover after defeating the dissidents with great prowess when Volfred approaches. The Nightwings are in capable hands these days, my boy. Thank you for your continued efforts, given all the challenges we face. The rites may be ending, but we still have time to achieve our plan, especially if you continue to prevail like that. 49%. Come, let's see whom we shall square against when next the stars align. The stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. So this is the last one before the next liberation. Jomir. Kaelmer. Again. Or Oris. So going to Kaelmer means that you're definitely going to have to do the imp challenges. And I don't care, because I don't need money. So going there, fights them. Going there, fights them. But going to that one also means going up against the Chastity, which means that I could get them out of the way. I really shouldn't care. Like, I really shouldn't. I feel like I definitely want to send either Jodariel or Hedwyn back. Considering how little I'm using Hedwyn, I might lean towards him. He has no story ties or any connections to any of the remaining ones. You'd think he'd be tied to, like, the Accusers, because that's the only, like, normal human one. But he doesn't. The Accusers just generally hate us. And has no direct ties to Hedwyn. Which seems weird. Whereas Fate had the tie with May, honestly. Withdrawn obviously has Bertrude, which I'm sure something will kind of happen. Firehearts obviously has Sir Gilman. Dissidents had Rookie. Essence had has Pamitha, but they're not going to matter anymore. So Chastity could be Volfred. There'd probably be something there because they're saps. So it's Withdrawn, Pyre Hearts, or Chastity. I really don't want to go back to that stupid Imp Island. Let's go with Withdrawn. So that was Ors again. Kind of feel like doing the same team again. The stars revealed to you a path toward the Hulk of Ors, where the rites shall soon continue. Come morning, your travels shall continue. For now, everyone needs rest. Hello. You are unaccustomed to seeing Bertrude smiling, and yet there she is, doing just that. You soon see why. You have observed before her how her manner seems to soften to the degree it can whenever Volfred is around. 'Cause she likes him. I don't know if that was actually what she meant, but we're going with it. If only I could have seen their faces then. What was your secret, dare I ask, dear Bertrude? It appears that they are reminiscing about old times in the Commonwealth. Flame-resistant inks, Sandalwood. 'Twas the inks themselves which kept those volumes from being burnt to ash. Flame-resistant inks, of course. The good officers who came to visit, they were so intent on burning all the evidence, they did not stop to think the evidence was fireproof. I don't know if the ink being fire-resistant would matter. Unless you're, like, spraying it with it or something, because... I mean... maybe the pages would remain where the ink is only, and you could just, like, place that on a new book. You'd have a hell of a time, like, reorganizing it back into the pages, but... because just... it would just be where you wrote, so that's weird. Anyway. Alas, that they found a way to burn thy stamping press regardless. Thy written words they moved just many times, and many others whom we knew there in the southern bogs. No matter, dear Bertrude. What's done is done. At least we made it difficult for them, is that not so? While introducing some of our fellow citizens to new ideas. Perhaps. My words would not have reached near half as many were it not for you. Not to mention how I managed to elude them for another decade or so. I am ever thankful for your sacrifice. Thy thanks shall not be necessary, Sandalwood. Well, you shall have to take them from me anyhow. Thank you, Bertrude, for helping to fulfill a modest author's dreams. What good's a stamping press without good inks? No good at all. They exchange a laugh at this, but then... Even still, and through this new ordeal, thou hast no love for us. Is that not so? Oh, Bertrude. Nay, we understand full well. Thou needst not further explain thyself. Wow, okay, so it was that way. Man, this is... sad. There are different kinds of love, Bertrude. On that account, thou hast nothing to teach us, Sandalwood. They each remain silent for a time. Our hearts, they cannot be controlled, Bertrude. Blasted things they are. They act well on their own. He puts away his pipe. I am blessed to have you in my life, back in the Commonwealth and here as well. I mean that, although I know that is not enough. At first, Bertrude does not seem to acknowledge this in any way, but then... Nay, Sandalwood, it is enough. It is enough. She departs without awaiting a response, brushing past you as she goes. Volfred soon turns away as well, politely bidding you a good evening. Well, that's awkward as shit. The two old friends have evidently managed their way past certain tensions in their long-standing relationship. They rather seem to draw a certain strength from one another. Down, Barry. Okay. Well then. Let us continue on our journey. Where are we going? Doors? Where's that? No. Whee! Oh! Bump! Ah, a pleasure to encounter you within the skies themselves, O Nightwings. They deliberately crashed into us, Father. To be fair, while that was my intent, I was not really in control when it happened. Yet you still addressed them in such a cordial manner. Now, Almer, I am certain that this was an honest accident, and it appears no lasting damage has been done. Please take the helm, as I shall go and start to pick up the fallen artifacts which should free from the walls after the impact. Which shook free. Perhaps some of these old heirlooms may yet be repaired with adhesive drawn from certain flora we may find along our long and difficult quest. Damn you, Nightwings, stay away from us! Oh, damn! That was you. You did that shit. Alright, well, I'm here, so... Well... Your flight takes you near to where you breached past Storm Wall into Deathless Tempest. With the climate of the downside intensifying, you wonder if the storm has spilled forth its confines and started to ravage other regions of the land. Yeah, it's snowing here. Moments indicates there may be rare fish ripe for catching. Tizo seems enthusiastic about the prospect of taking this route. Sir Gilman suggests this route looks clear, so you should have time to pursue your vocations. Abso-frickin-lutely. Unless he's wrong. In which case, fuck you. You meet up with Sir Gilman, who suggests you go ranging with him through Fathomless Trench. This night shall escort you, good Master Reader. Together you set out to explore the murky waters around the Black Wagon. You find little to speak of, other than desolation typical of the downside. Alas, that no adventure sought us out this day. You and Sir Gilman make your way back to the wagon. Though uneventful, your search helped ease the burden weighing on you, and leaves you with time to pursue your vocations. Boop. Oh my god, that animation played without being stopped. What? I'm very tempted. So Bertrude will get 4 after this one. Volfrid, I want to get more. Pamitha, I don't care. Tizo, on the other hand, Tizo I don't really want or think needs to leave. These two don't, so it's really just Pamitha and Sir Gilman. But I would definitely send Jodariel and Headwind before them, so. Yeah, it's gonna be Volfrid. I don't know how I'm gonna mentor him, but okay. Certainly, I would appreciate your point of view. You and Volfrid discuss the meaning of the rites, developing a deeper understanding of this contest, created to determine the worthy from among all those pitted against each other. Damn. I suppose that if we had no doubts or misgivings to weigh on us from time to time, then keeping hold of faith would not be such a necessary part of all of this. We continue. All right. This will be great. Nothing can go wrong. Oh, yo, May. We get to learn about May. How's she doing? A messenger imp with news and rumors from the other side somehow tracks you down in the immeasurable depths of Sea of Solace, in the snow. The imp's message pertains to May, who you liberated at the fall of Solium, and whose past transgressions have all been forgiven. Whatever the hell they were. She seemed pretty freaking innocent. You learn that she was taken in by a well-to-do foster family, and was to be given private schooling of the highest order in the Astralist tradition. A theocratic sect believing divine authority rests with the stars. They alone dictate the future. We all return as stars, so much the brighter should we live with glory. They promised her that in time she might one day have the honor of teaching the children of the Commonwealth herself. However, she soon went her own way, insisting that the 8 scribes themselves were calling her. She started wandering again, all on her own. That is, until she located Volfrid's agents. Thus her wandering ceased, and the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. May also left a simple message: believe in the scribes. You thank the messenger imp for the report as your companions gather to discuss. Small in stature was the goodly May, yet great indeed in spirit. Even now this knight remains in awe of her. She better be more careful, else they'll throw her right back in here with the rest of us. I thought you were, like, immune post-freedom. Sounds like she's making a difference out there. I often felt she was the bravest of us all. She has the manner of a saint, that one. She knows in her heart the traditions of the scribes. Having May around, though, is... Mrs. Having May around, though... Having May around, though, is pleased to hear that she is well. I feel like There should be punctuation in there. That one very powerful indeed, a sorceress of sorts. A certain air about her, most intriguing. She jumped good. That was like her thing. Perhaps those scribes of hers yet live, for hers is a charmed life. The news of May's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. +1 hope. Yay. Wish May luck. Wish May luck. Who's in here? Sir Gentlemen! So given this training intently, would you approach? Is this like the 3rd or 4th time that I've been to this region? Master Reader, this knight was so engulfed in memories of the Sea Dominion that he failed to detect your stealthy advance on his position. Splendidly done. This knight would have been vanquished by you easily. This knight is fortunate to have you as an ally rather than a mortal foe. His kind routinely clambers from the depth of the Sea Dominion to seek greater glory, and, perhaps, a slightly longer life expectancy within your commonwealth. Such an honor it would be to be assigned the rank of knight and be conscripted onto the front lines of the commonwealth against the vicious winged enemies. In the Sea Dominion, it was our ultimate goal to fight our way to the surface, past our brethren, past the razor reefs, the strangled kelp, the snagglefins that prey upon our kind. Shit, sucks to be a worm. Sir Gilman continues listing undersea dangers and terrors for some time. Past the blood sniffers, the electric scallops, the rogue worms of the frigid current, the paralyzing nets of the farfishers, and even past the scalding waters of the glowing trench. Finally, he trails off. Yet, even despite the myriad challenges of living in the Sea Dominion, it is each would-be worm knight's duty to abandon that place as his or her soonest convenience. How humorous it was to learn that life within your commonwealth had quite a bit in common with our own existence under sea. 'Twas not all pomp and glory as the stories told. Perhaps it is our lot as worm knights to bring strife with us wherever we should go. For even here, it seems, our kind pitted both against our brethren and all others. He remained silent for a while, but then... Ah, well, it is fortunate that this knight found within this place so fine a company as yours. It is most different change of pace to strive toward a common purpose, rather than strive constantly to outperform each other toward one's own self-gain. Although, to the extent we are competing still, this knight shall ever strive to take the lead. Make no mistake about that, Master Reader. This knight was born to be the best, like no one ever was. Just like the billions like him. Now he is off to steal himself. Your pardon, Master Reader. To train them is my cause. He scoots off somewhere to continue with his self-made training regimen. Quickness. He's fast. He's so fast. Alright. I don't know what I'm buying from you anymore, dude. Hey guys, say, whatever happened to that May you brought in here sometimes, you know? The loopy one, frizzy hair, always handling all the merchandise? I liked her. Okay. More of these things, and this Flame Leech. After dousing adversaries' Pyre, bearer's Pyre recovers equal up to 50% of damage. Okay, so that's the same thing that Hedwyn has. I guess I might as well buy these. Just upgrade something. Can this upgrade? No. I can upgrade that, though. That can upgrade, right? Yeah. Stop. That's full. Don't care. Oh, this thing, though. Wait. +3. I feel like last time this gave me another one. Yeah, with +2. Okay, that's very good of the game to do that. So yeah, let's go with this thing, I guess. Ba ba boom. All right. Hey, what's your thing now? Ah, okay. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Downside diseases. More reading. Ailments in the downside often give no warning when they strike. Those who keep moving and make no attempt to settle, they reduce their risks. The many afflictions come in multiple varieties. In the bogs of flagging hands, a pallor tends to sink into the skin, and then into the mind. The nauseating sea of solace north of there is difficult for some to tolerate. Very hot or very cold environs bring their own specific side effects. My coat is not as lustrous now. My fangs are long. What? Like all aspects of the downside, all these ailments share a purpose, to test your body, mind, and spirit. They only appear to harm. Accept them, surpass them, move on. Okay, moving on. The mood is more dour than usual as you make preparations for the coming rite. A hush has fallen over your fellow exiles, and a sense of dread hangs in the air. At least one of your companions is unfazed. I'm always mad. We sense the influence of one of our own. She is nearby, her mind corrupted. Calls out, screaming. Canst thou hear it, perhaps? She speaks of witch Udmilda. Udmilde? I don't know. The adversary whom you expect to face this night. The witch, she doth revere an ancient god undying, and unyielding on this land and on her consciousness. We may attempt an exorcism here, but the conditions are unique, and she may not be expecting us to be abetting ye. However, 'tis a risk, upon her mind and mine own, although a worthwhile risk, perhaps. Bertrude seems to think that Imhilde can be weakened somehow through the coming rite. Then the stars above begin to shimmer with their strange light. Alright. Let's do this. There, the star of Ilsach. Our adversary worships it, and whom it represents. Fixate upon that star, reading one, if thou so darest invoke its power. Do so, and our adversary, Ilmilde, she shall be emboldened, but also left vulnerable to our own sorceries. We may yet limit her ambitions thus. Ooh, intriguing. What's this one? Yo, look at this freaking Chad over here.
Chance 6 shoulders.
Dude's roided up. The hell? If they're all banished, they all come back. Alright, so this one, more cunning and much quicker to react.
Islock Astralborn.
We'll go with it. We'll go with it. Okay, so there's room for like maybe one more dude. How many are there now? 6, 10? It'd be kind of weird if there's just like nothing here. I mean, look at this little tiny thing. You can't tell me if another one here, especially with the Chad over on this side. All right. I think we can live with this one Titan Star, though it's probably gonna suck now with Umilde. Umilde. Whatever.
Hark now, you exiles of the Night Winds. You are returned once more unto the Hulk of Horus.
Oh, it's Horus.
Your adversaries in the coming rite shall be the withdrawn. Snuff out their Pyre's flame and show your worth.
Oh god, this frickin' arena though. God damn it. It's so bad. Udmilde. We have. What have we here? Ye have returned once more into our presence. Yes, we send something among ye. Who? Bertrude slithers forth and gazes at her adversary. Thou maggots, we should have known. Oops. But Bertrude does not respond. Ye Nightwings, that one shall be a little benefit to thee. That one's sorceries are a mere pittance to the overwhelming might of Isaac. Soon ye shall see. Damn it. Reading 1. Thou invoketh the star of Isaac, so then beware. Through our sorceries shall Umhilde be cast into hopeless doubt about her faith upon her God. It shall be done if we prevail, but only if. Our own mind shall perhaps be forfeit otherwise. It seems that through the outcome of this rite, either Udmilde shall be permanently weakened, or Bertrude shall instead. Yeah, I'm not losing.
Go on, then.
Go on, then. Alright, yeah, I'm thinking the same group. Oh! Because Sir Gilman, he's already at level 4. He's not going to get to level 5 before the end here. Again, we don't care about Pama, though. I think I'm going to put her in the lead, actually. Bertrude. And then Tizo. Tizo, do we want something else for you? What's this? You just move faster, right? Yeah. Yeah, sure. And then, after casting his implode ability, Tizo returns much faster. Tizo moves faster. Okay. Tizo. And then Volfred. Oh, I didn't check the other team. Fuck. Hilde. Whatever her designs upon the rites, they cannot be good. She has dangerous intent. Now then, Nightwings, ye wish to mock Ursak. Ye, in your infinite foolishness, shall be among the first to suffer. Alright.
Begin. Dig on, Bertrude.
Dude.
The path to glory eludes us all at times.
Well, that was bad.
All banished. In the name of Solium Myrrh.
Solium.
The Nightwings edge closer to victory.
Yeah, come on.
Why, that was all of them.
Gabe?
Sublime.
I'm not gonna have Volfred fling an orb, dude. If he could throw it from back here, sure. Or if I had any idea what the distance was, sure. One of our own. Seeketh ye the lifeblood of thyselves, yes? Ye wretched witch, tampering with eldritch forces of which ye know us not. Ye forfeit everything for an abomination from the stars. Quaint. We thought perchance ye sought the true enlightenment. Yet, ye reveal yourselves to be as narrow as the things with which ye now consort. Isak shall devour ye as all the rest. I hate these conversations.
Ah, the foul witch Udmilda. Would that she served the scribes as
No,
faithfully
my
as the
jump.
monstrosity which she adores. Your Pyre cannot take much more of that.
Bullshit.
You seem unable to stop these people. Indeed.
Indeed.
Spectacularly done.
All right, one more from her and we're good.
Best not get overconfident, Nightwings.
I was like, what is happening? I forgot he can't shoot. Oh, you killed...
They simply threw it in.
Oh, well, that was stupid. I somehow picked up the orb.
Away with them.
Dude, how do I go over it? Bitch.
The orb.
I don't know what just happened.
Good.
Oh, come on! Oh, I disagree. Game. What the fuck? Okay, thanks. Are you serious? I don't care. It's not enough, though. I might have been able to actually get Volfer to do it.
Simply monstrous. And it is done.
Get out of here.
The Nightwings once again prevail. Their pyre
Now you're surprised?
whilst that of their adversaries is but ash. The right is ended.
How can this be? How can this be? Isak, answer us. Isak. Isak! Or whatever its pronunciation is. She continues with her screaming, having been defeated in the right. You observe Bertrude there, fixed in a meditative pose. There, relent, relent. Thy God has not abandoned thee because thy God is dead. Thy God is dead. Pray to him all thou likest, yet it shall do thee no good. As Bertrude recedes into the shadows, Udmildi slumps down, staring at nothing before her. Impossible. This cannot be. Answer us. Answer us. -5 hope permanently. Not that I'm worried. I'm not playing you in this coming, right? Or Liberation. He's so close.
What is it you recall there, Volford, my old friend?
Is it possible for him to even get to level 5? The rights demand we act as of one mind, in perfect unison and harmony, and free of any doubt. I have grown more accustomed to being a part of the Nightwings of today. Alright. I think I'm gonna go with this first.
Apparently, the exiled Bertrud is committed to the path.
This land so rife with eldritch knowledge, long forbidden in the Commonwealth. We learn the stuff of fear itself. Okay. Oh, so I could have 5 additional damage, period. So just, she basically has 30 glory. Wait, is it always? Oh no, she deals. Okay, yeah, so she has basically 30 glory. Marks at a wide range. Has less than the adversaries. Her adversaries deal negative 10 to her pyre. That's good. We'll go with that. Alright.
Until the stars align.
Until the stars align. Oh. So now the liberation rite, right? After you prevailed against the withdrawn in a solid performance, there is little time for you to rest as yet. The night beckons, and the next rite reveals itself to be a vital one. It is already time, reader. Come see for yourself. The coldness of the season now presents to us another chance. He heads out straight away, and you follow in turn. I'm feeling like Hedwyn. Feeling like sending Hedwyn. Indeed, among the remaining stars, you see one with which you are familiar now burns ever brightly. The path to freedom is laid bare before you. Pursue it. Dullness? I don't think that's one I've gotten yet. Where's the chat? Game, could you not just, like, stutter every 10 seconds? Seriously? Sun grease. Wait, I already found sun grease before. There's the Chad. Anyway. Oh my god, game, please stop. Alright. Already, all the Nightwings summoned back to Mount Elodial. Picture the rites as a wheel broken free from a black wagon. It is turning uncontrollably, and soon shall reach a sudden stop. We should have several chances left for someone to go free. Either us, or else our adversaries, but not both. What is at stake each time is further complicated now, I must admit, knowing we have so few opportunities remaining. You just said several! Those whom we send back into the Commonwealth, should our plans somehow fail, they may look back upon their exile with fondness. So returning to the Commonwealth is not inherently a mercy, I don't think. Moreover, there are also those among us whom we count on to prevail in the rites. We need them on the Nightwings just as much as we need them in the Commonwealth. We cannot simply grow our numbers here, given the circumstances. And so, who stays, who goes? These choices affect us all. No pressure there, my boy. Now, I don't know about you, but I shall go and take my leave for now. Let's set forth again at daybreak. Hello, hello. We just got done talking, but hello again. Oh, and Tizo. Hello, my boy. Tizo and I were just reminiscing on old times. Tizo is happy to have Ulfred back among the Nightwings once again. Thank you, Tizo. I am happy to be back among the Nightwings as well. Though you understand why we were forced to be apart for so long, don't you?
Skrahoon.
Tizo indicates he understands full well. I trust that Tarek provided some good company and song during the intervening time.
Shriek.
Devo confirms he did enjoy traveling alongside the lone minstrel for some time. And there he is, right on cue. Move out of the way, Tizo. There's only so much room on this left side of the screen. Something I can do for you, Volfred, sir. Volfred laughs warmly at this. No, Tarek, we are well enough for now. Tizo and I, we were just remembering the time when we first met, the three of us. Tizo was rather apprehensive then, as I recall. He was merely being circumspect, I'm sure. Tizo has the sharpest instincts of us all. But the bite he gave to you, sir, it left a permanent impression, did it not? Is that what? No. I was like, is that the thing at the top of his head? No, that's some other thing. It did indeed. I consider it a mark of friendship. May it stay with me for all my days. It's a good reminder that despite the challenges we faced together in the past, my time among the Nightwings has been extraordinary. Likewise, can I say the same, sir?
Agree.
Tizo shares a sentiment as well. Volfred turns to you. I should apologize, my boy. Here we are talking of a history you do not share. Believe me when I say we're skipping over many of the bad parts. What I mean is, it isn't my intention to exclude you as we wax nostalgic. The Nightwings that you know, we are a strange assortment, are we not? Those of us who share some kinship from the past, I suppose we cannot help but seek some warmth in it. But it should not be to the exclusion of the friendships that we forge right now. So please, why don't you join us for a bit? Together, you, Volfred, Tizo, and the Lone Minstrel. Why don't we just call him Tarek? Why is it always the Lone Minstrel? Talk a while about the times gone by. The three of them are pleased to be back in one another's company again, having grown close through shared experience in the past. Just the same, they have welcomed you into the group. In spite of the hardships you have faced, some of these idle moments that you share together may one day form memories you think back on with fondness. Soon the conversation winds down, though it lifted all your spirits for the while. Yay! Alright. I think I'm just gonna wrap it up there. We're good. We are pretty good. This is a good enough place to stop. Barry, things! Danbury. Alright. Look at our full of random crap place. Bertrude is avoiding contact? Why? Anyway. I don't know what this is about. Anyway. What is... Oh, here we go. Yeah. It's like it's a freaking banjo or something, but it rocks so hard. All right. Anyway, I'm going to call it there for the night. This has been tremendously better than the last one. Partly probably due to the lack of Titan stars, but also just lack of bullshit in general. Yeah, so next time we will do the next Liberation Rite against the Chastity with the stupid Lockhart-esque douchebag. We'll free somebody, probably Hedwin. Oh, I thought that was over. And we'll do it again for however many more cycles it's going to be. I don't know. I imagine we're going to get at least one, if not two more cycles after the current one. It might be just one. well, okay, so let's say if it's going down a certain number every time. This time was 2, the next will be 1 in between, and then just like right into the next liberation right would mean we'd have 2 more opportunities after this current one to send people back. In which case, I would probably make it Hedwyn, Jodariel, and then either Sir Gilman or Pamitha. Pamitha seems like she does not care at all about being here or not, so... And her sister's here, even though she hates her. But silver lining? I don't know. Probably would pick Sir Gilman. If I had to pick like 3 right now that are going back, if that's the minimum we get, that's what it'll be. But who knows how long that's going to take. So I might beat this next stream. I have no idea. The game just kind of throws crap at you and you're like, I have no idea how close to the end of this game I am. At all. But anyway, I'm going to call it there. Oh. That was weird. I don't even know how I did that with the thing. Why do we have fish here again? Why is there fish here just because we can go underwater? Anyway, I digress. I'm done.